when we think about joint ventures, and we've helped our clients put together a few of them, we get asked 3 questions by the joint venture partner. The 3 questions are good, but it's the order that they ask them and that fascinates me. The first question is always, who's the guy? I know, don't tell me about the deal, don't tell me where it is, who's the guy? Make sense? And oftentimes when we're introducing a joint venture partner to another, it's not a business meeting. It's a social meeting. It's the investor is looking at the other guy across the table and he's asking himself the question, if something goes wrong, can I trust this guy? Right? Because the agreement's never going to cover all the things that could go wrong in this business, right? So it really is, it's a level of comfortability. It's sort of a dating thing that occurs between the 2 parties. So if you get the who's the developer out of the way, and oftentimes these joint venture partners have access to a lot of information, they'll make 3, 4, or 5 phone calls and they'll get a little bit of a scenario on you, who you are, what your reputation is in the marketplace. The next question typically is, where's the deal? Especially if you go to larger institutions that do joint ventures, they've just got a list of cities and areas they do business in and a list of cities and areas that they don't do business in. And if it doesn't fit on the list, then you should probably stop wasting your time because they're not going to get it on the list. Or the person you're dealing with didn't create the list to start with, right? If you're dealing with a private guy, then you have an opportunity to talk to him. I know that a number of years ago, we were looking at structuring a deal in Milton, Ontario. It was not on the radar screen then of the institutional investor. And they just passed on the deal. A more private guy, a European guy, absolutely saw the numbers on Milton and said, home run city, fastest growing city in Canada. We knew that many, many years ago. Great place to buy and develop apartments. So who's the developer? Where's the deal? And third, they ask, what's the deal? It's interesting. I mean, if number 3 doesn't work, they're not going to do the deal. But you could have a great deal that pencils out really well. But if they don't get who you are and you're not on the list, they're not going to do the deal.